Welcome everyone. Today I will share with you the story of a young student named Alex. A story full of struggles, learning, small steps, and the true power of hard work. Alex lived in a small town where his house was simple but filled with warmth. His father, Omar, worked as a mechanic, fixing cars from dawn to dusk, and his mother, Sarah, managed the home while stitching clothes for neighbors to earn a little extra. Alex had an elder sister, Layla, who went to college and often tried to help him with his studies. Though she was busy with her own work, Alex was quiet, observant, and dreamed of a better life. But school was never easy for him. Reading English was a challenge. Numbers in math were confusing. And when the teacher asked a question, he froze. In class, some students were quick, confident, and often praised, which made Alex feel small and incapable. His classmates sometimes whispered and laughed when he made mistakes, and relatives often compared him to cousins who excelled in their studies. These words stung and planted doubt in his heart. One evening, after receiving another disappointing report card, Alex sat alone in his room feeling hopeless. His father entered quietly and sat beside him, speaking softly and gently. He told Alex that marks are not the end of life and that nothing valuable comes without effort. He said that hard work is a gift that never leaves the person who truly gives it. These words, simple yet powerful, struck Alex deeply, and that night he repeated them in his mind over and over, thinking that perhaps he could try a different path. The next day at school, Alex tried to focus a little more. It was not easy. He struggled with reading a page of English and solving math problems, but he pushed himself to complete just a few exercises, slowly forming the habit of small daily efforts. Weeks passed, and though progress was slow, he noticed changes. His teacher began to praise him for completing his work, and a small sense of pride sparked within him. Encouraged, Alex continued. Yet challenges remained. He still faced failures in tests, classmates who laughed, and moments of doubt. One evening, feeling defeated after a particularly bad math exam, Alex sat silently, questioning if he was good enough. His mother sat beside him and shared her own story of how she had learned to sew by practicing small stitches day after day, making mistakes and learning from them. Her story helped Alex understand that persistence and consistent effort could transform his weaknesses into strengths. He began to see failure as a teacher rather than a judge. Alex created a daily routine. He woke early, read for 30 minutes each morning, solved a few math problems every evening, and wrote 5 English sentences each day. At first, it was difficult. Sleepiness, distractions, and old habits made him want to quit, but he persisted. He maintained a small notebook where he listed his mistakes and corrected them, turning errors into lessons. Over time, small successes appeared. He could read a page without stopping, solve problems faster, and slowly felt confident. Even classmates who had laughed before began to notice his effort. Alex realized that success was not about being the smartest in class, but about consistent, dedicated effort every day. Months of steady practice led to small breakthroughs. He participated in class presentations, made a small science project showing how sunlight helps plants grow, and even presented it in front of his teacher and peers. Though nervous, he delivered his ideas clearly, earning praise. Encouraged, Alex entered a local science competition. He spent hours preparing, asking questions, rewriting his report, and practicing speaking. On competition day, despite trembling hands. He presented confidently and won second place. The medal was small, but the achievement was monumental. He had proof that hard work, persistence, and careful preparation produced results. Life continued to challenge Alex. Higher classes brought heavier coursework, and the family faced financial pressures. His father's income was limited, and college fees worried the family. Alex began helping by taking a small job on weekends, working in a shop while finding moments to study. He learned to manage his time meticulously, studying in short bursts and prioritizing important tasks. Exhaustion came often, but he discovered the importance of rest and balance. Each exam tested not only his knowledge but also his discipline. He made weekly schedules, revised chapters in small portions, and practiced answering questions within time limits. Over time, his results improved, and he earned a modest scholarship that alleviated some of the family's burden. College brought new challenges and opportunities. Alex met students from different cities, faced more competition, and navigated complex projects and internships. He applied the same principles he had learned: small steps, daily practice, and careful review. He joined student clubs, helped younger students, and began teaching others the techniques he had learned, reinforcing his own knowledge. He also took an internship where he learned professional discipline, communication, and the value of completing tasks on time. By the time he graduated, Alex had not only earned a degree but also developed habits, skills, and confidence that would serve him for life. Through all these experiences, Alex realized the real meaning of hard work. Hard work was not only studying or effort. It was patience, consistency, and learning from mistakes. It was setting goals, creating small steps, and moving forward even when success was not immediate. It was helping others while growing oneself and balancing responsibilities in life. Hard work gave skill, confidence, control, and peace of mind. It was a gift because it could never be taken away, only multiplied through persistence. Alex's journey was a lesson for everyone. Slow, steady efforts lead to great achievements. Mistakes are teachers, not punishments. Small daily improvements compound into remarkable results. Teaching others reinforces knowledge. Life challenges are part of the journey, not obstacles to give up. And most importantly, starting today. No matter how small the step, builds the future. Now it is your turn. Choose one goal, no matter how small. Break it into daily steps. Start today. Make a small notebook of mistakes and lessons. Practice consistently. Teach someone else what you learn. Be patient and persistent. Share what you gain. If Alex could overcome fear, doubt, and repeated failures through small steps, so can you. Hard work is the gift that transforms dreams into reality, builds character, and empowers you to live fully. Begin now, and you will thank yourself in the days to come.